So I'm hoping to go away to Scotland tomorrow. First solo trip, and so today is kind of a day of fixing up bits and bobs in the van. First off, look at my new sofa covers. Absolutely not sponsored because my channel is way too small, but I got these sofa covers. Those ones are a bit too big, so I like tied them extra at the ends, but I got these sofa covers from Shein and they are so bright and like they just brighten up the whole van and they look so cute and they're really soft and I'm obsessed. So a couple of jobs that need doing, well, more than a couple. A few jobs that need doing. I'm gonna fix my curtains because I ripped this one down when I parked in the tightest parking spot in the world, couldn't get out of my door, had to climb through the back over this table which is too tall, and I only had this gap to get through and my butt got caught in the curtains and I ripped the whole thing down. I also want to put smash proof security film on the side windows at the front of the van. You don't need to put them apparently on the front windscreen. My neighbour has just come out because they're already like smash proof. I've got my Sikaflex out because I'm going to be sticking the table mount back down because it's completely come out. The table is so wobbly. Oh, look at all that gaffer tape. I'm not doing that today. And I think one other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be attaching these, one of each on the inside of the doors at the front of the van. And those are just with Sikaflex because I don't want to screw into the door. And those will be so that I can attach a ratchet strap through them. So when I'm asleep in the van with the doors locked, I'll also have that so you can't, even if you pick the lock, the doors are still going to be held securely shut. The windows will be reinforced. It's all going to be just a little bit more secure and a bit safer. And the side windows like this, from the outside, decently high up. I don't think anyone while I'm in here will be able to kind of get all the way in. They're double glazed as well, without me at least noticing enough to do something about it. So I'm kind of just going through like a lot of like security stuff and sorting that out today. So here's the table mount right now. This, oh, it's really gross, but this is just what the table goes, like the leg goes into. And it seems to be working all right like this, but obviously this is not pretty, so let's fix it. I think the first time I used the Sikaflex is the only time I've used it, and so now it's dried out and like it's all in the nozzle. Is there a way to prevent this? Oh my gosh, it's all dry. So the screws on this side are holding fine, so it's just this side that I kind of lifted up and shoved the Sikaflex under, and now I'm just going to kind of clean it up and press it down afterwards. Oh no, I'm going to clean it up, then press it down. More will squirt out of the sides, then I'll clean that up and kind of just hold it down to dry. Hopefully this works. It is covered in dirt for some reason, even though I cleaned it not that long ago, but that is the best I could get it. That bit just will not come off. But this is covered by a rug 99% of the time, so it doesn't need to be perfect. And it's kind of just for function. It looks good. I mostly got the Sikaflex under this edge because that is where there's like a gap of the, like, I guess subfloor. And then there's no fake wood vinyl, so I just kind of stuffed that full of Sikaflex. But yeah, you can kind of see these screws are doing nothing, and I think when I ripped up the carpet is when this kind of all went a bit loose. Honestly, DIY is just 100% like being confident and making it up. I thought that was going to be one of those ones where it wouldn't work and I'd have to figure out something on the fly and kind of make it up as I go along, but that worked really well. So yay, now I have to attach these. So I'm just making sure that where I attach these isn't going to get caught on my ankles. And I don't want to attach it to like the fake leather because I think that would probably just rip off and it's just going to ruin it. So I'm attaching it, well, I'll show you. There. By the way, I got a comment on my van tour video, which by the way hit 1 million views, and I can't get over that. That is crazy. But they said about how they watch these tours and they never see anyone have a fire extinguisher, and I thought, you know what, that's actually a good point to bring up. So under my sink I have an extinguisher and a fire blanket that is kept right by the door. So if the engine had an issue, I can run to the back and get this, or if there was an issue with the hobs, that is right next to it. So I'm all good. I also get comments a lot about how these curtains will catch fire because they're too near the hob. And let me just say, I can just move them. So yeah, and this one again, I can just put them the other side and it won't go on fire. So don't worry, I am being safe. So I just wanted to really quickly interrupt this video and tell you about my new Patreon. It's very exciting. So there are 3 different tiers. There's a $1 tier, which is just for support if you fancied supporting me, buying me petrol, or paying for the constant repairs on this van. It breaks down a lot, as you will see across the next few videos. And there's a $5 tier, which has a whole bunch of benefits, and then the most exciting, the top tier, $12 a month, and you get videos 1 day early with no adverts. You get all different kinds of perks, like your name at the end of each video on YouTube, and you get sent a physical Polaroid every single month of somewhere that I've been in my van. So if you are interested, I will have that linked in the description of every video from now on, and it would just be really exciting if some people checked that out. Back to the video. I've just grabbed a few things from the house, the rest of the butyl tape from when I put the solar panel up, because this stuff is supposed to be amazing. Like, if you get a leak in the roof, you just pop some of this on and you're good until you can get full repairs. Like, it's apparently just works for like everything, so really good to keep in the van. I'm gonna stick this up with some command strips somewhere, somehow. But I always play as Yoshi in Mario Kart and I always win, so he is a good luck charm. He's so cute. And then I found that I want more hooks, so I grabbed these from inside that I already had. I only needed 2, but they came in a pack of 5, so I had like 3 left over, so I just grabbed a couple and I'm going to pop these up on the wall, and then I'm going to repair the curtain, and then I need to pack some vintage parcels and get going because I have stuff that I have to do on a time crunch, on a time schedule. So I just popped these there. Hopefully they don't get in the way when I get out of the bed, but just somewhere to like pop a tote bag or like just a little something. They'll just be useful. If I don't like them, if they're in the way, I'll just rip them down. They're only stick on. So I wanted to stick the Yoshi somewhere and I was gonna put him there, but then I was like, if I was in some kind of crash, fingers crossed I will never be, my passenger would have hit their head on it and it would probably not be great. So I'm thinking he could go like up here somewhere. That's gonna be adorable. Also, later today or another day, I'm going to be ironing daisies all over this because it's fabric, so I can do that, and putting up a fringe. I said fringe, I mean like a trim with like bubbles on it. It's just someone came past and I was like, I want to stop filming, they can see me. So I need to get more used to that. Anyway, I'm putting a command strip on a Yoshi car. Is it a Hot Wheels? It is a Hot Wheels. We're bougie out here. The branded stuff. And branded command strips. We really are bouging. I love making YouTube videos because I can just talk nonsense to myself and it's productive because it's for YouTube. So I stuck a command strip on the bottom of my Yoshi, making sure it's on real nice and good so he doesn't fall down when I'm driving. I might actually put him, yes, because no one's gonna hit their head there. I think I'm gonna put him there. He's not stuck down yet, but I don't know which way I want him to face. I suppose I want him to face like nearest to me. Up, that's adorable. I'm doing that nice and central. Amazing. So I just like moved this out of the way while I worked on it, but that is where my phone goes for sat nav. This is my reverse camera, and I've also bought a camera thing that's going to go right over there just occasionally for filming on the road. So I just leave my camera on it, get some cute clips of the road, and we're good to go. But yeah, I mean, I probably should have cut these little ends off. I can do that another time. But my little Yoshi. Now I'm going to sort out the curtains, then I need to put some Vinted parcels together very quickly, check if I need to print any of the labels, but I think they're all digital. And then I have a dentist appointment I have to like really get to, so let's get going. Let's be quick. So I've been really wanting to get a Swiss Army knife, and they do like a little like mini pink one. Oh, I'm just gonna have to take my shoes off because I need to turn around to get to the curtain and my shoes are gonna get in the way. Yeah, I think it's called like the Swiss Army knife, like SD or something. But if anyone knows if that's any good, I mean, it's kind of a protection, kind of as just a good multi-tool to have. Oh my god, my car is disgusting. And also just because I think they're really cool. I'm not like into knives or something, but I think Swiss Army knives are very cool. Right. How are these so dirty? I can't get them off. So this is what all the curtain pieces look like, and let me show you in case you don't know. This is what they should look like. There should be a loop on the bottom, and they all came off. How do these work? So I don't think I bought the right thing for the end of the curtains, so I'm just gonna sort of put some butyl tape, because like where this ends, these kind of just slide off, and then I lose my whole curtain, and then the pieces come off, and I have to get new pieces, which are kind of cheap, but also it's just wasteful. So also, like, look at this piece, it broke off so badly I can't get it out. He's just stuck there. So yeah, I'm gonna stick some butyl tape in these little nooks, I think. My phone overheated because I was using it while it was on charge, and I had it in the case. iPhone 13s, they overheat if you leave them in the case while you're using it while it's on charge. Fun fact. This is the butyl tape. I'm going to cram a little bit more in and then cover it over with duct tape because it is double-sided sticky. There we go, and now it can't slide off, and now I've got to do one more, and then I have to really get moving. So now my curtains function perfectly for the first time ever. So I slide them across. Obviously my phone charger's coming through, but then I have this Velcro here to hold the mills shut. That's all extra super glued on. The Velcro went missing on this side, so I just kind of, it just sticks to the fabric of the car, and that holds it shut. Super private. And then on this side there is Velcro for it to stick to, and it just keeps the whole van in the back so private. I love it. So now I'm gonna pack some Vinted parcels and get moving. So I think I'm running a bit too late. I'm gonna sort out my Vinted parcels after my dentist appointment, because if I miss this one I lose my NHS dentist, which is not good. So yeah, my hair's gone kind of crazy. So I have to go to the dentist, drop some bits off at the doctor's as well. Then I'm gonna come home, sort out my Vinted parcels, go and drop all of those off at the various places. Hello. That they have to be dropped off at, and then where's my list? I have a list. I feel like my YouTube videos are just chaos. Got Vinted and Etsy orders to post because I have a small business. Do the window film, that's to do. So basically yesterday I got a bunch of jobs done, and then I went and slept in my boyfriend's house. I didn't get like the window film and stuff done, so oh, careful. So I'm probably just gonna leave that. I look gross because I haven't got ready yet today. So I'm having some breakfast with my cat, who is trying to eat it. She keeps on trying to steal my sandwich. Yeah, and then hopefully today I'm gonna pack the van and get going, but it's already 10 AM, so we'll see. So, I'm just getting dressed. But basically, I think I've kind of got myself a little bit stressed. I wasn't stressed at all until now. But basically, I want to be leaving today, and the whole van isn't packed, and oh my god, these trousers are inside out no matter what I do. The van isn't packed at all. It's like nearly 12 lunchtime. I think what is the time? Okay, well it's 11:45, but still, you know, not good. So I'm gonna get my clothes on, and then I'm just gonna start throwing things into the van. And I need to pop to B&Q and get that glass smash alarm, because I didn't put the window film on.
but at least I'll have that. And I need to book a campsite for tonight. My general plan is to stay at campsites because it's my first solo trip and I don't want to be, you know, on a dodgy lay-by or something. So as it's my first time staying solo in the van, I'm going to be booking campsites and staying at more trustworthy places. And then eventually someday I want to be doing, you know, like free wild camping and stuff. But it's not yet. It's not happening yet, basically. I could still get in a good 4 or 5 hours of driving today. And I live in England, that'll get me halfway across the country, so I don't know why I'm too stressed. It will probably take me like 10 to 15 hours to get all the way to Scotland, so I'm going to break it up into a couple of days. If you're not familiar with my van, she is a 1987 less than 1 litre engine, so she's slow. Like, I'm saying, like, an entire camper is being pulled on that engine. So if you think like the estimates for how long things are going to take is a bit wild, yeah, my van is. So I'm packing and it feels like I'm running away. It's like everyone's at work and college and I'm just at home. I have this because I make gaming videos on YouTube on my same channel you're watching this on. I'm just kind of grabbing together. Sorry, this is like really shaky footage, but that's what it is. I'm just grabbing together like a whole bunch of clothes. I can't find enough like clean pants and socks, so I'm going to Tesco's anyway for food supplies, so I'll probably get that. Also my camera that I haven't used in years, it's amazing because look at this, it flips up for like vlogging. When you turn it on, I mean there's no battery in it, so it's not gonna. The lens sticks out really far, you get like little flash, and you have like a little finder. It's really good. I have no idea what type of camera it is. Basically, yeah, I'm just like throwing all my stuff together. What am I doing? I've been taking ages because I was trying to sort out the tracker for my van. I have 2 trackers. One of them wasn't working. I finally figured out why. There's like a SIM card in it and it has to top up like money onto it. And if you don't top it up for 6 months, I think it like the whole SIM card just deactivates. So I'm actually just kind of like chucking everything in. Oh, where's... Oh, careful. I was going to bring my favourite backpack and I can't find it. Just grabbing all my medicine and chucking it into this backpack. This is Bluebell. Oh, that's the inside of his ear. Do you know on your face on camera? It's nearly 1:30. I'm going to load the van, get onto Google Maps, find a campsite, book it, get going. Running around. I literally am just going to bring everything down that's upstairs that I've packed. I think I've got enough clothes. Anyone want to help me carry all this downstairs? I might have to also buy some like little storage cubes to put in the van and store all of this a bit more neatly because yikes. I'm running up and down the stairs so much, I'm so out of breath. So this is all my stuff. And now I'm going to chuck it in the back of the van. Book my campsite. Oh my god. Ah. So, this is scary, but I am all booked into a campsite for tonight in Hartlepool, which is over 200 miles away. I'm going to B&Q, I'm going to Tesco's, and then we're going. If you've never heard me start my van before, I never do it properly the first try. And that's okay. Popping into B&Q to get a glass smashable alarm in case my windows get smashed. So, done the shopping. It's all in the back with everything else in a mess. I picked up a basket, didn't realise how much food I was getting. My arms are exhausted. I had to stop buying things because I just couldn't carry it. I'm surprised my reusable bag coped. Also, this is like a mini metal bottle. It's like 300ml or something. I love it. Now we are going to a farm in, I'm going to pronounce Hartlepool. Hartlepool? Right by the beach. I'll tell you guys about it, but for like
in-depth reviews of places I stay, Patreon. Let's go. And with that, I was off on my way to Hartlepool for my first ever night of solo camping. Be sure to come back for the next video where I'll be solo camping and making my way into Scotland. See you in the next one.